Cool. You've got to go. Your wifey rules you. Food pork roast with plenty of apple sauce. Good night, Mickey. Yeah, I really, really want to put a camera on this, but I don't want to turn the ride off to do it, but I have to turn the ride off to do it. It's frustrating. Surely we can do an advertising thing now. Right, select that ride. Social media. 1 month, $600. Right, go. Social media, let's go. And while that's happening, we'll go and find these scumbags. Let's have a look. Vandalism. Oh my god, they have trashed so much. Also, I don't have any zones for this area yet. So we're going to have to sort that out. We need a staff room down here as well, don't we? A hauler we don't need yet. Mechanic, we have 3 floater mechanics who hopefully will get on the train now. Also, we need a chute down there and everything. No, they don't stop all the vandals, Lancer. It's just not the way it works. Basically, the way the security seems to work is the security guard has to see the vandal doing something. Like, he has to witness him vandalizing. The fact that he's walking around with a mask on does not make him a vandal in the eyes of a security guard. So they can walk through the entrance with a mask on and not do anything and be like, all right, governor? And he's like, yeah, okay. But if they see him breaking a bench or something, then they'll chase after them and kick them out. And so you've got this really difficult situation where you put them on patrol in an area, but they don't witness anything happening. So if they're not in the right place at the right time, they get to trash the park, which is effectively what's happening. And so the best solution is to just literally go around and find them yourself. Which takes up time, but if you get the numbers down to like 2 or 1, generally they all leave. They seem to work as a gang, basically. But as the park gets bigger and bigger, it gets really hard to figure out where they are. You'd hope you could look at that and say, well, they must be around here, but then it's still hard to spot. They've all left. Maybe. Maybe they've all gone. They've left a mess. Right, we need a staff room down here. We need a depot drop for the rubbish, and we need some shops. And we need to link it back up to that pathway, probably. Question is, where do we build stuff? Yikes, that revenue's nowhere near. That revenue is nowhere near where it used to be. Let's try jacking the price. Don't think the second info kiosk actually open. Looks like it has shut us down. This one. $600 sales. Seems to be working okay. Steel coaster advertising ended. Effectiveness 85%. I think we got a staff room down here. Maybe a depot as well. That's what I'm thinking. If we make this back bit employee only, get rid of that fence there. Let's get the depot in. Right. Just decorate around it now. Camera first. That's going to kill us on the money. Put a fence on a fence. Okay, that's the vandalizing that's done that. I don't know if I can afford another one. Yeah, we need the collector. Correct. That's them two connected. Now, where's the nearest? Oh my god. It's going to cost a fortune trying to link this. Look how far away it is. $45 a month is bad pay. So what's that at? This is a bit I don't like. Is trying to line that up on the grid. It's very hard. How do we guess the height of this thing? There we go. This thing is so bizarre. Like, it's glowing there, right? So you think yourself, if I click that, it'll turn 90 degrees right exactly there. But that's not what you get. It goes back a piece and then goes 90 there. So you got to build that. And then when you're on the next piece that you want to turn right from, you come back to this one. Like, I don't get it. How is that? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Shop's getting supplied, none. Not yet, anyway. Not yet, but there will be. This is for the RCT fans where it's the same. Well, it's stupid, and it doesn't make any sense. And why is that red? Why is that red? You're losing money at a rate not to. Team 1 has finished their research. Cash machine now available. Right, turn off the research. Is cash machine going to bring us more money? You'd hope it would. Got cookies as well now. That's the theory, bro. That's the theory. There you go. Get your cash and spend it. Right near the shops. Look at that. If they can get more money out. Don't see many people getting on and off here, do you? Is that train actually stopping? It feels like people are not using that train as much as I thought they would. The umbrella shop's over here. You gotta love cash machine. Oh no. It's only charged like £1.50 or £2.50 or a percentage. That's the worst one, a percentage. Absolute joke. Don't think we can fit shops in here very easily. Pretty much dead space. It might have to be out here. Maybe we can put them... How far can we build? Can we build here? Okay, so we can use this land over here, can't we? This bit. Shops here. Also, if we put stuff here, it'll get rid of them legs. There we go. Now, we just got to think. We've got to supply the shops, though, so ideally you'd want them on this side. Our staff room is in slightly the wrong place. I like that sound of that rain, though. You don't have enough money? We had amazing finances before I built this coaster. We used to make lots of money, and now we're just... Look, food and drink. What's happening? Good money here. Ride emissions were down there. Ride maintenance costs are very high. I think we just sack security, honestly. I don't even think they're useful at all. Just go away. Save money that. We'll do it ourselves. Don't need security. Good night, Crow Daddy. And what I'm thinking is if we have the shops down here, we can service them from the back there, was my thought. Our commissions went from 240 to 40 due to your price increase. There's only one person complaining. Let's try bringing it down again. $5 entrance fee. That doesn't work. That doesn't boost. I don't know. Unless we had a debuff going. Oh yeah, that was it. That was the debuff. Yeah. That's why the emissions went down. That's why we're losing money. Okay, we'll keep that up. Keep it reasonable, 650. Okay, so we have a $7,000 loan. We just got to wait for this to go away, which it now has, and hopefully the punters will start coming back. One guest on the log flume. One guest. While it's quiet, why don't we take a ride on our amazing roller coaster? There we go, right to the top. Then you get you get held up there, just to build the tension. And then you get boosted into a corkscrew. There you go, there's the boost. Then you go into a double loop. Oh yeah. Another corkscrew, long corkscrew left. And then it starts to calm down a bit here. So a nice long helix left. Nice and gentle. You're like, whew, that was amazing. S-bend. Then we get you ready for the big one. Get boosted into an upside down S-bend. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then back again. Drop you into another loop. Before throwing you into a sharp right helix. All the speeds. And then you get decelerated for your final turn, and then you slow down, and you're done. You're like, what was that? That was the best ride ever. See what they think. Looks too intense for one person. 17 people want to go on a... Park admissions, I think, are back up, though. Yeah. Income's coming up slightly. We can probably afford a couple of shops now. Still need to put a camera on this one. I don't know, dude. I don't even know where to put it, though. I can't... Like, floating cameras is really annoying. I don't get why it doesn't let you just attach a camera to the frame. Or to an upright or something. Maybe that's what you have to do. Put a camera, like, here. Right, so if they're going to have this as a nice seating area... Structures, props... Look at that bench. Oh, I didn't put any photo spots. Do you reckon they earn you money? Look at that. I love that trash bin. That's amazing. Even he left. Look at these clocks. A bay window. Amazing. Right. Benches. Let's see. I'm sorry, that floor is reserved. Tell you what, why don't we put like that? And then we can do that. That. Can you place the path back after you've built the bench? You can. But... it's because the bench has to go on the edge of something. So it has to go on the edge of that. But what you can do, if you want to, is put the curb down. So instead of doing that, you can come into here, look for curb spoke with a C for some reason. Or is it with a K? Hang on. No, it's in that bit. C-U-R-B. And then you can put that down, which gives it an edge. And then you can put the bench down. So you can do it that way. There's another way of doing it, which somebody in the chat showed me how to do this afternoon. Then you need to put a bin down, so you've got nowhere to put a bin on, so you have to put that somewhere else. You know, that maybe. Are there too many benches? I don't think so. Right, so if we get a lot of shops here, depends how we want the path to lead out of here, doesn't it? You could lead that way, which means have the shops here then. I don't know, QBD, about that. I've always spelt it with a K, I think. Because curb with a C to means it's more of a verb, like to curb behavior, as opposed to curb with a K is like an actual object. That's how I've always been taught, I think. Yeah, to curb means to slow down or to stop, but curb with a K is an actual object. We don't care about safety. It's fine. Right, burgers. Can we do it this way? Let's do it that way. Burgers and then hot dogs. And then, let's see, soft drinks. Might run out of money doing this. Soft drinks. What else? Oh, pizza. We've got pizza now. Look at that. Probably need to get some souvenirs down here. Put that there. And then fence like that. Gonna want more shops here in a minute, but we'll do this for now. Can't actually see what's going on. So I'm thinking that will lead off that way. Courtesy is American English. Ah, okay. There you go. Logan, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome, Logan. Right, so now we need to tell it that this depot is managing deliveries for these shops here. And then we need to get hauler. They're quite cheap. We'll get a couple of haulers here, and they can work zone 6. They've got their own staff room, they've got a train to get here, they're sorted. They'll start loading that up. Now, I need to check the pricing on things here. They should be fine. Hot dogs, fine. Soft drinks are okay. Souvenirs, what are we selling here? $5 on that, $5 on that. Sun visor. Jack up the prices, there we go. We need another ride over here to get people to this side of the park. There's not enough people coming down here. Not enough footfall. And I genuinely don't think they're taking the train either. Making money though. That's the main thing. How much we charge for the train? $3. Let's bring the price down just to see if it makes any difference to moving people around. It's like it might work out if we do that, maybe. The other thing is it because it's not a loop? The footpath's not a loop, it's like an endpoint. Is that affecting them? Just simplistically build the footpath back, maybe they'll come this way. Then oh, that's annoying. Mad South African, 90 months. How you doing? Is it clear to land yet? Thank you for 90 months. Dude, have you made it back yet? Mad South African went back to South Africa for a bit with his family. And he's been trying to fly back to the UK, but all the storms have been on. There's benches. Of course, we need a janitor to manage that, but hey ho. Did you adjust zone 6 already to cover the shops as well? I did make it fairly big, but you're right, I probably didn't make it big enough. Yeah, it's not covering all that, is it? Good spot. I'll make sure the janitors clean up all that. Not seeing a massive rise in people using this thing. Still, at least the income actually exceeded costs. I mean, considering how much this ride cost, there is no way it's worth it. Unless we've just got the price of this completely wrong. We're not making enough money to pay that loan back anytime soon. I just don't think enough people are coming over here. Like, that's the real profit side of the park. I'd really like to build another ride up here. I think we have. We have the double Ferris wheel. I don't know if we can sneak that in somewhere. Kind of amazing to drop it in, but I don't think we can. Bizarrely, it could go here. Right next to that. Would have been sick having it in the middle of this, wouldn't it? Oh, it will actually go though. A double Ferris wheel right in between the coaster. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think we can make that work as well. The entrance there, put the exit there. And then all we've got to do is slap a queue in here. Think about how much we charge people. No idea. 280. Two rounds, direction backward. Let's see if it gets more people over here. Yeah, foot traffic is picking up. I think that is helping because it's not like an appendix anymore. It's an actual way back. People are loving the giant hats as well. So, I take it loads this one up. It must load up this wheel and then spin for a bit with the other wheel. Rotate the whole thing, then unload that one. It's kind of odd, isn't it? The way it works. Can you synchronize a water fountain to activate when the coaster goes by? If you can, I don't know how. Yeah, we'll get rid of that fence. I need to move that fence. You grab... What? No. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. How old is the game? 2018. What's the difference in the Roller Coaster Tycoon? It's a similar sort of game, obviously. It's just a much more modern version of it. But here's the thing this game has that you may not be aware of. This game has multiplayer. You can actually join the park with your friends and you can be building one part of it out while somebody else is building another one. I haven't tried it, but it has it. The cash machine by the new shops. So that's one thing Roller Coaster Tycoon didn't have. Cash machine, where should we put this? Here maybe. Well, nobody else I know has got this game yet, but if and when they do buy it, we'll have to try the multiplayer and I can tell you what it's like. So this is a four-way thing, but I don't... I suppose we could ditch those and put it here. Kind of want it over here. How about in the middle of that? Open RCT doing some multiplayer. I don't know. I don't keep up with Open RCT. There you go. That's probably the best bet. I have a horrible feeling it's multiplayer with them and someone accidentally deleting parts of the coaster when people are on it. I can't, like, who would do that to friends in a multiplayer environment? What kind of person would do that? We're starting to make money, look, $2 grand. Food and drink sales are right up, which is good. Probably down to these new shops here. I reckon we can squeak another shop in there. Shirts. We don't have a shirt shop, do we? We do not have. It's outrageous that we don't have one. Right, the Happy Co shirts, $3. Profit per sale, $1.50. Nah. It's nowhere near enough. This is a theme park. You expect theme park prices. We need to put a t-shirt shop back at the other places as well. All the cost of the roller coaster, no one's taking it. No one's taking it. You serious? 20 on the ride, 3 in a queue. I thought I got rid of the fence. I thought I clicked on delete on that. She didn't sound very healthy. T-shirts and pizza or balloons? Balloons. We don't have balloons. We need balloons in this park. Okay. Prices. We've got them synchronized. Nice. Balloons. 50p profit on a balloon. You what? Yeah, I've linked the new shop to depot. Definitely did that. A square balloon. I've got to see that. The castle on the hill, Bowen, is a prefab that we can't buy the land, unfortunately, because of the campaign. Let's go with that. Shirts, what else do we want? Should get balloons up here as well. I think we should. And then I think we should have pizza. Nice. I think what we'll do is we'll have this as a gate now. Where is it? It's eyedropper in. Put the gate up here instead. And that way the employee can come out of this depot here. There he is. Kent Garcia. Lovely. I think we're starting to make bank. We've almost got 1,000 people in. It's properly kicking off. Is the food overpriced like in real life parks? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's all about the profit. Okay, how are we doing? Footfall's looking good now. Train is being used, but not as much as I'd like. You not allowed on that ride with a giant sombrero. That's got to be a health and safety problem. So, like, people chill out and sit down. We need more decorations now to make it look nice. Trains getting people from A to B to make them spend more on rides or make it cheap. It is a transport mechanism, but it's also got to pay its own way, you know? So already it's running at a loss. So how cheap do we make it? It's a bit of a funny one. Like, if you reduce the cost, maybe you get more people. So maybe it breaks even that way. Don't know. Oh, I haven't put a cake anywhere yet. Of course. Why would you not have a large cake in the middle? Hang on. How do we, that's it, isn't it? Like that. Make sure we get it nice and central. And then if you hold shift on this, you're just fighting the interface. Is that too high? I don't know. Is that clipped inside, do you think? Oh, that is honestly, that's amazing. A helix, a helix around a cake. I wonder if we got a candle. Have you got candles? Candle. We've got candy cane, candy heart. They're probably quite small, aren't they? People like go around the helix sticking the hand out trying to get some icing. John, some cake. Oh my god. Does that affect the decoration a bit? Not really. That's a shame. Oh, mechanics. Don't get enough mechanics around here. Zone 7. The janitor for Zone 7. It's really expensive trying to zone out mechanics. 7 zones, $45 a month each. Just no way. I really wish you could assign them to more than one zone. Are you blind? Are you actually blind? Oh, there it is. I knew there was a bench around here somewhere. I just couldn't see it. Yeah, well, the loan's quite... I'm going to pay back the loan when I can. Flowers. Some marigolds in there. No, not you. Bench blindness. He really has got bench blindness. Spruce the place up a bit. Are people not in groups in this game? It seem like they're all by themselves. No, they're not in groups. It's not like Planet Coaster where they kind of go around together. They just seem to be solo. I mean, why wouldn't you have a pit of molten lava nearby? Why not? Don't fall in, kids. Achievements unlocked, thrill seekers, whatever that is. Alright, people are starting to queue on this thing. 25 guests on the right. Let's put the numbers up, I suppose. What was the thing that we saw? The selfie. What was that? It was like a selfie cam or something. Yeah, what was that? Was that wasn't a utility. Must be a deco thing. Photo station. There we go. Wait, is that under trash bins? Photo spots. Well, how about a photo in front of the lava pit? That's got to be a cellar. You just put it down, just make money. Favorite attraction, the miniature railway. It's Chris. Look at this. An entire history, what they did. Entered the go-karts, bought a soft drink, went to the toilet, went on the scan, took a rest, went on the spinning coaster. Twice. Literally went on the spinning coaster, 4 minutes later, went on it again. Bought some candy, took a rest, bought an ice cream, went on the go-karts, took another rest, bought some fries, went on the railway, went back on the coaster, bought a soft drink and then a hat, and then a shirt, and then went back, watching the coaster. Flippin' heck. What a legend. He bought all the merch he did. Hey, it did, didn't it? Showed you the path he was going to. It's kind of cool. You do that. Oh my god, as if it tracks that. Look at this. It tells you, like, where he went and the route that he took to get there. Look. Everywhere he went and how he got there. That's bonkers. It's tracking that for every guest. Wow. I see a lot of to and fro in here. I see a lot of to and fro in. It's almost like you need a shuttle here. It's a real pity I don't have any space here to build some kind of transport. I should have left some empty space. Because you need to get out of here on a shuttle over here. Everything recorded. This is like China. China sim. Everybody's being tracked. All the movements, all the purchases. Wow. I think we can pay the loan off. Could relocate the water attraction shuttle to the place. What do you mean? Well, now we have the monorail, we can do the shuttle, but we'd have to almost tear it down. Like, you know, what would we want the transport to look like, kind of thing. You'd want to use that platform for sure. Right, repay 7 grand. Almost. We can almost repay that 7 grand. I remember on the monorail. Let me just put this down a second. I remember something having some track that merged, but I can't remember what it was. It wasn't this. Yes, you can go underground with the transportation. The problem is, you tend to have things underground already, you know, like your infrastructure. So you've got to be careful. You can do it, but... That's true. Yeah, we have 7k, but... Yeah, I mean, this water ride here, we could move it to here and then put a shuttle station here. So if there was a shuttle station here, where would it go? Would we shuttle people to there, or shuttle people there? Get rid of this one and just go between here and here? Or would you have shuttle there as well? Don't know. Oh, there's 10 vandals. Here we go. Where's all the, Do you not have enough haulers or something? How many Zone 1 haulers have we got? Shuttle next to the lake in the center would make more sense. We could shuttle from here to here. So you could just move people across the park that way. I don't know how necessary this is. Because it's not that far to there and all the attractions are here. So I think we get rid of this one. Shuttle between them two. The only question then is, do we keep that? Like, how well used is this bit? I think it looks like it's pretty well... Oh, no, that's that ride. The problem with the shuttle is, I think... Well, you could have it work like this does, as in a train, rather than a point-to-point shuttle. So we could have a station here, goes to there, comes over to here, goes back. The park was showcased by a popular content creator. You will see an increase in visitors for the time. Oh boy. Right, well, let's pause and save and completely trash the train. So I'm going to turn that off and we'll get rid of. Whoa. That's scary. That's scary. Yeah, apparently there's a streamer in the park. So if we move... How much money do we make on that? $40. I mean, you know, $30 a month profit. It's a bit meh. It's a bit of a meh ride, but I suppose the kids like it, so... Okay, that's that gone. Uh-oh. Do I unpause it? Or do I build a floor? You found a vandal. Well, hang on. Here we go. Hello. How you doing? You paid for this software? You're okay? Oh, gee. Now, wouldn't it be a terrible shame if I unpaused it at the most inopportune moment? Oh, you got your feet wet. Oh. You look so sad. Get out of my park. Right, let's build the Transport monorail. Maybe extend the land out a bit for the queue. It's the way to go. Not swimming in the pond, exactly. Let's see. Transport monorail. I like the way it's got a little stilt on it. That's kind of cool. How many did we have? 8, was it? 1, 2. Maybe go one further back. What? I like how it's showing you that it can go both ways. But it makes sense to come out this way if we're only coming here. Rather than come out the north side. I think it would, actually. If this is an end point, we can just literally build it here anyway. I don't know how high you can build it, actually. We know we've got to get to here. We're going to have to climb a bit, but I hang on. What if we show... I thought there was a way you could view the... It's just the height of that, isn't it? I don't know how high this is. If I stop building that and build another one, will it still join it to it, I wonder? Do you reckon that's joined? Right, we'll elevate this up to 4.5. Let's do that. So we'll take a turn out of here. It'll take 7 tracks to get to 4.5. This will be 2 rides, maybe. What do you mean? What we could do is basically climb to 4. And then make the turn again. It's so annoying with its fractions. That's at 4.25 now. quarter slope up. Okay, so there's 4.5. Then you go flat and you're at 4 3/4. Huh? Because that's at 4.5, but you then have to ramp onto a level which then puts you another quarter above. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. So we take that. See, if you go to 4 there, and then when you flatten out, you're at 4 1/4, because whatever height that pole's at, your next one is now a quarter higher. And you can't go up. If I want to ramp up now, I'm going to go up a quarter, then up a quarter to flatten, which means I'm going to go up a half. So if I want to get to 4.5, I have to, like, this has to be on 4, doesn't it? So that I can then ramp up, if you see what I mean. So if I do that, why don't I just build the whole round at 4, 5, 4,5? What do you mean? And then the length of it matters as well, because that would be 4 1/4 there. So you build. Too short, it ends on 4. The maths is wrong, I'm not joking. So I need to make this too long. Or even that long. And then flatten it. So it's flat on 4 now, which is what we need. Is that 2? That's 2. Oh, you scumbag. Okay. Possible to raise the platform itself to 4 and then have people get in onto it with stairs. Yeah, you could. I could just rebuild the whole ramp system back there again. It's not a problem. It's only because I'm building to a height of a platform that I used to have. But the same rule would apply as if you're trying to build to a certain elevation. You still need to understand how that works. Effectively, you need to go like up a quarter, build, flatten, which puts you up another quarter, which is a half. That's how it works. Now, the tricky bit is going to be aiming to land here. Okay, you can't do more than 2 on a bend, interestingly. Okay. Is that the right height, do you think? That looks too high to me. That looks like, I don't know. That doesn't look like the right elevation. If I built that now... Like, that entrance is there, you see. That's not the right elevation. That says 4.5. That is kind of weird. Exactly. It looks too high, but it says that it's at 4.5. You reckon it's correct? It's correct, but it's not like there's little steps there. Are they normally there, do you think? I'm not so sure. It's too high, but it's fixed it. It's weird. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that it's either a quarter or a half too high. I really don't like that. Do you know what? I think it's chucking it down right outside. Right, so we've got a shuttle between here and here. Is that going to be enough? Do we just get rid of all of that and let people walk? Just that for now. Yep, we got another storm going. This is like the third storm in about 7 days. Crazy. So what's missing is the little kiddie ride we used to have. We've got log flume, paddle boats. We've got rowboats now. Boats that are propelled by the rowing of the guests. Guess we'll look for fun things to do whilst riding scenic rides. We'll look for fun things to do. Boats will roam anywhere they can reach for a set time and you can be blocked by scenery. Guests will look for fun things to do while riding scenic rides. What does that mean? Which should we have? Paddle boats or rowboats? One train. Cars per train. Both the lake is big enough. Well, it's not just the lake size, it's the where you put the landings as well. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Don't know where that goes.